This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning, I'm Connor James. Today is Sunday, June 9th. Let's check in with meteorologist Kelly McShane for a look at your forecast this morning. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning to you, Connor. Happy Sunday to everyone just waking up and getting their morning started with us. Well, unfortunately, if you look out the window, you're probably going to see some rain, definitely cloud cover, because we are definitely seeing that rainfall stream in from the southeast to the northwest throughout the region. You can see that here on satellite and radar. The bulk of the rainfall staying into the Big Sandy region right now, but more is on the way and going to be approaching as we head throughout your morning. Flash flood watch still in effect until tonight at midnight. We're going to keep you guys updated on that, as we could still see some localized flooding issues with afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures around the region into those 60s, a few spots into those lower 70s this morning, but overall we are feeling pretty comfortable temperature wise, but it's probably feeling a little bit muggy out there. Your weather headlines for today. So that flash flood watch is going to continue throughout the day and throughout the evening. Cold front comes tomorrow, will rescue us from all of this rainfall, and then the sunshine, will that return, and how long will it stick around for? Connor will have that more in my full forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Well, around 200 people in Martin County braved the rainy weather Saturday morning for a countywide cleanup. Volunteers picked up more than 200 bags of trash after their efforts. Shaping Our Appalachian Region, also known as SOAR, made a big announcement, a sponsored donation of $10,000 for a new initiative to better the area. SOAR's executive director Jared Arnett says he's excited to see the organization thrive.
Unity amongst the people can solve a lot of problems. There are plenty of communities that have great water that don't flourish.
During the announcement, there were free hot dogs, chips, and desserts served, along with musical entertainment from local talent. For more information on how to join the Martin County in action, visit our website, WYMT.com. And one special and very lucky little boy in Magoffin County celebrated his second birthday yesterday. You probably remember last month when Kenneth Howard went missing. More than 65 hours later, search crews found him on a 50-foot steep incline less than 20,000 feet away from his home. 2,000 feet away from his home. His birthday is not until the 19th, but his family decided to celebrate a little early at Jungle Jim's Inflatables in Floyd County. Now imagine this, 911 being able to access your phone camera during an emergency. A new system in Logan County, West Virginia will soon be able to do just that. The system can find a device's location and then allow dispatchers to send a link that the caller can click on and show video. And this new installation will also allow dispatchers to find a 911 caller's location even if the call drops. And over in Laurel County, deputies arrested a woman on Friday morning when she refused to leave a business off East Laurel Road. Ginger Shell threw a baggie on the ground and would not listen to deputies. While being arrested, she pushed and kicked a deputy. Shell was charged with public intoxication, possession of meth, and resisting arrest. In Ohio, a woman accused of killing her newborn baby 26 years ago was booked into jail. Gail Eastwood Ritchie is charged with 1 count of aggravated murder and 1 count of murder for killing her newborn son. The crime happened years ago. The baby's tiny body was discovered on a back road wrapped in a trash bag. And Remote Area Medical Clinic, also known as RAM, set up shop in Hazard this weekend. It is the second year for the event, being in Perry County. WYMT's Lauren McCourt sat down with patients who say if not for RAM, they could not afford services like this.
No matter who you are,
I desperately need my eyes checked.
or why you come,
I come here to get some teeth pulled.
Remote Area Medical is here to help.
The only way you can get by is programs like this.
Recruiting more than 300 volunteers to help out with this massive 2-day medical clinic.
That's kind of why I became a nurse. I wanted to help people.
Offering services to people like Kathy Fain.
Just very worried about having sugar in my eyes and needed to see an eye doctor.
And while Kathy gets her eyes checked out, RAM offers several other services, like dental work.
It's too expensive to get them pulled anywhere else.
There is no cost and no questions asked at this event.
You know, a lot of people can't afford this kind of care.
You're choosing to become a doctor, you're choosing to be selfless, and you're choosing to serve.
This program not only benefits its patients,
it's close to my heart because these are my people,
but the volunteers as well.
It's a good benefit for the students too because they get an experience. They learn to give as well as get.
My goal for myself, along with the goal of the school, has all kind of come together by coming on this trip.
For these volunteers, offering much needed care
Just help them to see life through a better lens is truly amazing.
is worth all of the hard work.
I like it. It's going to help a lot of people.
In Perry County, Lauren McCourt, WYMT Mountain News.
If you would like to stop by, the Ram Clinic is back open this morning. Doors opened at 6 and will last until about 2 today. Well, hundreds gathered in downtown Cynthiana for a festival celebrating hemp, a plant that still raises a lot of questions. The passage of the Farm Bill in 2018 removed hemp from the list of controlled substances previously banned, opening the door for the hemp industry. Brian Furnish, a farmer, says he's made the most money growing hemp, but he still faces challenges.
People thought I was growing marijuana, I was going to get you high, and I had to educate people.
Kentucky's Hemp Days in Cynthiana is part of Hemp History Week. It's the largest educational campaign about hemp in the U.S. Well, following the Virginia Beach shooting yesterday morning, a memorial walk happened to honor the victims and their families. Participants gathered at the Mount Trashmore Park in Virginia Beach. The event was free, but they collected donations for the families of the victims.
This is an incredible day for the city to come together. It's amazing with this kind of weather that people would be waiting in line an hour before it started to support the families that were injured in this tragedy. There have been hundreds of people here this morning, children, strollers, all coming together with one purpose, to show their support for the family.
A prayer was also held for those impacted by the May 31st shooting. And a dispatcher at Boyd County 911 is being honored for helping a mother after delivering her baby until help arrived. Kevin Atkins was honored Friday for the May 6th call. Director Matt Saunders says Atkins answered the call from a woman who said she had just delivered her first baby in a bathroom. Saunders says Atkins helped the woman over the phone with after-birth care until help arrived. And hundreds of athletes hit the track for the 3rd annual Trinity Gay Memorial Classic yesterday morning. The event honors Lexington track star Trinity Gay. Gay was killed in 2016 when a fight broke out in the Cookout restaurant parking lot. While she's gone, Krista Frost talked with some athletes who say her talent will never leave their memory.
All these athletes are hoping for one thing, to make it to nationals, but that's not a cheap trip.
This money is to help the kids get to nationals.
That's part of the reason the Lexington Blazing Cats Track Club created the Trinity Gay Memorial Classic. The other reason, to honor one of their own.
This is hard. This is extremely hard because I'm used to seeing my child out here running. So this is hard to just watch everybody else's kids.
Gay was gunned down in 2016 when hit by a stray bullet. Now her legacy is living on through athletes who share her passion for speed.
One of the people who had a really bright future, and unfortunately her life was taken away too fast.
Vernique Ninamu runs for Kentucky Phillies, an all-girl group that isn't too hard to spot.
That's what makes us stand out every time we come to a track meet like this.
While she didn't know Gay, she says there's one memory locked in her mind.
I've seen her run before. She's really good, and I'm well, I want to be everybody wants to be the top and the best and the best, and she's one of the best of the best.
Though these students are running to remember, Gay's mom wants them to know one thing.
To have kids just want to run just for her is amazing, but I want them to run for themselves too.
In Lexington, Krista Frost, WKYT.
Boyd says this year was not as packed as years past because of the rain, but turnout was still strong. Well, coming up on Mountain News this morning, we will tell you what vaping with nicotine could do to your body in this week's top medical headlines.
We've had plenty of rain the last few days, and we still have a few days to go. I'll break down the remaining rain chances in my full forecast next.